And we're live! Yay!
Wonderful.
Yeah, so let's start with the sad news, guys. As you can see, we've got Zeke here, part of the very good Merry Vine Alliance.
Which is totally a thing.
Which is totally a thing. You should get your thing into your thing.
Thank you.
We might want to. I might want to run back and get you a bit louder and lower the. I think you can lower the game audio a bit.
That should probably work like right here.
It should.
Let's just do this, I guess.
Yeah. See. Excellent.
See these milestones.
Yeah. So the thing I want to say with the intro is that unfortunately Martin is at home sick today, and I didn't want to go playing Blorg without him, but we still, of course, wanted to give you a Stellaris stream of some kind. So we thought about, okay, so what are we going to do? Well, let's have a look at some mods. So we are going to do a very early mod highlight stream, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Like over the past few days, like game has been out since Monday. We've gotten some really cool stuff already.
Yes.
It's been moving quickly, which is cool.
I mean, it's always interesting to see. I mean, from one perspective, you're like, no, don't change the settings I like. But on the other hand, it's awesome to see that people are taking the game into their own hands and fixing things that they, changing things in a way that they prefer them. Now, and we haven't made any of these mods, so I can't make any guarantees that they will work when we show them on stream.
Crashes may occur.
Yeah, but we just want to... we're going to show you how to install mods, either from the Steam Workshop or from our own Paradox Plaza forums, which has a sub-forum under the Stellaris forum for user mods. And we'll show you both of them, and we'll go through a few mods and look and see what they do. Of course, we can't play for very long, but at least we can show you some different things and react to them. I've looked at some of the mods. Zeke here hasn't, so that's why he's in the driving seat.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to learn how to install mods.
Yes, because it's very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
It's very difficult to install mods. And if you have any mod suggestions, please bring them forward. And also please know that there are some mods that we are not showing for reasons.
We have reasons,
yeah.
Sadly. We would love to show them to you, but use your imagination and figure out that we might not be able to.
Exactly.
There are some really cool ones, some really weird ones that I personally really enjoy.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I'm looking forward to dive even deeper into the mods when I get home over the weekend. Yes.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. So let's go over Steam Workshop stuff first. So let's just get out of Stellaris. You can just exit it. Just exit
normally.
Yeah, because I think that's how you need to do it.
I'll
and let me swap over so we can actually see more of the screen here for you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let me find the thing I want to do. I want to use. Okay, that's the thing I want to use. Okay.
And I suppose we go to the community hub.
Yes. So in Steam under community, you'll find the workshop. And the cool thing about the workshop, of course, is that you can kind of subscribe to mods if you want to. Now, I've already subscribed to some of the mods, so if you go to see all popular items,
see all popular items,
right there.
There we are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, of course, there are more mods around here. The sad part here is that Blorg is on top. But what I have done, if you go to playable robots, for example.
Playable robots.
Yeah.
One of the most requested things day one, as I recall.
Yeah. I've already subscribed to this, so we should check this out in a bit. But I just wanted to... Basically, you click the button. Let's see. That's by Stellaris. Stellaris also has another mod, which is, if you scroll down, it'll tell you. Like Playable Invaders. I have not installed that mod for the sake of spoilers.
Spoilers. There should be a spoiler filter in the mods, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
That could be a thing.
Yeah. If you just go back and we can have a look at some of the other mods I have already installed. I think I installed 48 Empire colors. Now there's one that has even more, but I'm like, no, this one came first, so that's why we're picking that one.
It's also a nice selection of colors, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, who's coming in? Oh, okay, Steven.
We forgot something.
Here you go.
Thank you. This is my second one.
This won't fit on my head. Yeah, you need to be the one with the thing on because it doesn't fit on my head.
Oh shit! I have a really big head as well. It's not gonna fit.
Well,
very well.
no, I believe in you.
Let's see. I guess that kind of works.
Okay, there we go.
I am complete. This microphone is really into my vision.
Yes, that's Matt says 11 brings up a good point about Empire colors and checksums. Because the way it's currently set up, and I know that devs are looking into this,
yes,
some mods will change the checksum of the game, and if that happens, you won't be able to run Iron Man correctly.
Yes,
correct?
Worth mentioning that it's also like for some mods that should happen because there are mods that could potentially like unlock all achievements, but like this is just cosmetic, so this shouldn't be a problem. Like if you're playing for achievements.
And that's something that the devs are definitely looking into, deciding on what should change and what shouldn't.
I'm fairly certain we're going to try to make it work. Not a promise from my end, because I don't work in development, but I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, that's the aim as well. Okay, so we're going to try that one as well, and I think I installed some... Well, the Blorg has already been installed.
The Blorg.
However, I was like, we need to have the Blorg, but then I realized we're playing on the Blorg computer, so all I'm doing is adding a mod that adds the same thing that I've already got.
I thought that was really nice that there was like an article listing the best Stellaris early mods, and the Blorg mod that we made is there.
Yeah. Portrait mods changes checksum, says Enter Elysium. I'm sure that's one of the things that...
Same case there.
Yeah, we've heard talks about. The Sol system expanded, I have not installed, but I did see that when we released the game, someone was very annoyed that Pluto wasn't in the Sol system.
And I feel them.
It's not planet. Well, but then again, in the Sol system, there are things that aren't planets.
Exactly,
so,
we have things that aren't planets. Let's be more inclusive. Pluto should be there.
Yeah, fair enough. So if you're desperate and can't wait for the official Paradox Interactive response to that, you can actually add it as a mod. I've also installed the National Emblems mod.
Here we are.
You can see that there's a tiny... so it just adds a bunch of emblems, which is really cool. Exactly.
I really like the cKnoor. The 3 crowns of Sweden.
Yes, it's lovely. I mean, someone in stream chat is wondering if we answer when they type chat stuff. And yes, we do, sometimes, depending on the question.
And that was proof right there.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, I think I added one more thing. Well, I know I added one more thing. I added the cute Blorg one, which is not on the first page.
That was like the first community mod, I think. I'm not certain.
It was one of the first.
There were a bunch of like empty mods in there that some left from QA, I think. But I think that was the first proper like worked out mod that we got.
So if we so let's launch the game. Those have been installed.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and we're going to look at them. If you go to the launcher here, I'm sure most of you already know how this works. If we go to the mod thing, and there's something that's slightly odd at the moment, but I'm sure that will be fixed. So these are the mods that are currently installed. None of them are active at the moment. Which one do you want to check out first?
Ooh. I guess maybe we could. Should we do it one at a time, or should we?
Let's do it one at a time because I don't want to. Some mods might not interact well with each other, and I think it's fair to just check them out one at a time.
That's true. I would just like to have a cute Blorg with the communist logo.
Thank you, Stephen. That's very kind of you.
You're a real sweetheart.
I think he upped your audio a bit because you're a bit quiet.
Oh, that's very nice of him, because I'm not the loudest person also. That's cool.
So, which one do you want to check out first?
Ooh, so hard to choose. I mean, let's do the national emblems, I think.
Okay, cool.
We can do fun stuff.
Yeah, so you just mark it and then you mash the play button and it'll be fine. And I can see that Lord Mune, also known as Maximilian here at PDS, who was with me talking about mods on the launch stream, is in stream chat. So if you have any mod questions, maybe he can answer them for you. And Björn also points out that if you're interested in modding, the Paradox Plaza mod forums is probably where you want to go, because
it's a cool place to be.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool stuff there. So we installed the National Emblems mod. And
it should just work like this.
It should just work. So if you go to new game,
that's really cool,
and create a new. Yep.
There we are. And who should we be?
Well, I don't really care at this point. I just feel like it's super important to go for. I think I think it's flag.
Yeah.
There we go. And so if you go to like nationalism,
there we go.
Here we have a bunch of. This is what the mod does. So it gives us a bunch more emblems than we can choose from. So if you want to be Sweden, or if you want to be Rome, or if you want to be space communists, or
space commies.
Yeah.
I love it.
There are a lot of different options, but that's basically what the mod does. Unfortunately, it's also all it does.
I really like this one.
that
one is so great.
I assume it's a New Zealand one. It's a Kiwi, right?
It takes me back to my days on World War Wednesday.
Let's go back out of the game and add some more mods.
Some more flair.
Yeah. So just get back and exit and start up again. Get lion, axe wielding lion.
Here we are. All right, which one do we do this time?
Let's keep going with this theme. So add 48 Empire colors.
Let's do it.
I think we can keep
it. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's be a little wild
Most
and
of
crazy.
these, if they don't actually, they should work together. I guess we'll find out.
We'll see.
We'll find out together.
Shortly. Very shortly.
I like that there are a lot of people. We have a lot of coworkers in the stream chat today, which is nice.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Everyone's
taking care of business.
Oh shit, Miss Carlsson, Team Maryvine, very much a thing. Represented today on stream. Anders can't argue.
No, I'm. She's bringing Mary back. Yes, yes, she is. Okay, so we added more colors. Let's see what it does.
Let's do it.
It adds more colors.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we now both have nationalism.
I wonder now if we take nationalism and we grab Sweden.
Yep.
Dude, no.
That's the wrong type of yellow, but I see where you're going for. I think you can do. I think you go to primary color again, because I think there's a better Oh, that's not better. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe that was the.
This is flag looking.
Yeah.
But maybe we should have a different pattern. I don't know what would be best though. This is pretty cool.
Oh, there we go.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Nice.
I could conquer space with that.
Yeah. Very nice.
I dig it.
Yeah. So let's go for the more meaty mods. We probably, as you might have guessed, might not do a full 2 hours today, but we're going to go through a bunch of mods, and if you have some more mods, suggest them in stream chat, and we'll try and check them out.
Do so. But still, please be aware that there are certain mods that we cannot show because reasons.
Yes.
And I think you can pretty much make out what that is.
Okay. Let's get back and remove those mods, and I think my favorite mod so far is clearly Cute Blorg mod.
Cute Blorg mod. Absolutely amazing. It's a bit contradictory to what the Blorg is all about, but I am not a man of harsh drawn rules.
No.
So I can roll with that.
So these are all, like I said, I mentioned this at the start, but if people just, no, you don't need the Blorg, you just need Cute Blorg. Yep.
Does the Cute Blorg include Blorg as a race?
I'm not sure. I think it just changes the Blorg portrait. So
that's cool.
It might also include a Cute Blorg race. I'm not 100% sure.
It would be pretty cool. Yeah, Zane.
Uname Forever wants to know how do we get mods and how do we install them? Well,
we just showed you, but we can show you again.
No, we are going to go through it. We're just going through some of the workshop mods now, which is essentially go to the Stellaris community, go to workshop, and then click on subscribe.
This is so sweet.
I know, he's awesome, right?
I love it. It's so good. I don't think we can display that in a fast way, but I've seen in the screenshot also that he changed his expression.
Well, that's it. I think if you create new, and go down to appearance. Yeah.
Oh man, this cracks me up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Mm-hmm.
Cute Blorg. Let's just not care about that then. What do we do now?
Well, you go to keep going here, I think.
What's next?
It might be... Yeah, it might be on appearance, actually. Go back to appearance. Nope, it's not. It's okay. So it's name, I think.
Name and class.
No, name. The actual name.
Oh.
Well, no, actually. You know what? I don't freaking know.
We don't know.
No, we don't.
It
know.
happens.
Yeah, it happens.
That's also.
But the blog does have different appearances. That's correct. Or the cute. Blog,
oh,
rather.
I know what you're.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're on about. Or maybe I don't.
No, you know what I'm on about.
Yeah.
We just can't find it right now.
No, I really. Oh no, ruler.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh.
That's what I was like. Where's the thing where you change the thing? And that's kind of embarrassing. I've been watching people play this for over 40 hours at this point, and I've played it for like 20 myself. Actually, I played it for more, but
this is a bit like Sundere Blorg.
Yeah,
I like it. Aww.
See, that's aww.
They're all really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure this one's made by Stellaris, who has a pretty awesome webcomic.
Oh yeah, really good.
But he's cute. Blorg is so cute.
It's so adorable. I would be distracted if I played with this mod. I would just look at my own portrait all day.
And of course, these color variants. If you actually let's just click pick something, and we'll start a game. You just have to go through the red ones, so you can randomize.
Can I randomize?
No, you can randomize the homeworld name if you want. There you go. And that's great. Excellent. Oh, and cute Blorg Accord.
That's great.
Name. Boom, cute Blorg. Yeah, cute Blorgs.
Adjective.
Cute.
Let's roll.
And then done. Oh, you need to press next. There you go. Done. That's fine. Yeah. Let's just start.
See what happens.
Okay. Yeah. So begin, and then go to your planet, where there should be more Blorgs on the surface.
And they all have different expressions.
See, some of them are like, oh,
it's so lovely.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
It's awesome.
This is
cute Blorg. Best Blorg.
Mad props for this mod.
Plural should obviously be cuties. That's true. Yeah, so that's how the cute Blorg mod works. Let's try some more meaty mods. Yes.
I heard about a really cool one that should disable achievements, and that's the unlimited traits one, which removes the caps on what traits you can give yourself. But it could potentially be really fun to use for RP.
Yeah, we'll look into that a bit later.
Oh, because maybe we had planned that.
No, but I think it's interesting. Like, we have time. We can look at all the mods we want.
Yeah.
So we have some more here. It's actually, if you go to mods currently, I think it's only playable robots.
Oh yeah, but that's a cool one.
Yeah,
that's a really cool one.
Yeah. So playable robots adds a there's a new hotfix out.
Oh
damn!
What does that do?
I don't know, but there's a.
You can find out for us and tell us.
I can probably, actually. I'm gonna...
We need a bearsuit mod. Whoever makes the Kuma-kun Stellaris mod will forever have my love and respect.
You need to make a robot race while I look into the hotfix.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, so improved performance for war demons and fix some exploits, UI fixes. Let's see. And you can no longer build robot pops on uncolonized planets, which is really good because now we have this mod.
That will be a bit arbitrary, like when you play as the robots and you build robots that may like do stuff against you.
No, but so same here. We have 4 different variants, and I think you can't actually, if you go to, just pick the coolest looking one.
I like the blue one and the red one.
The thing I like about this is that it's got its own name list. So if you just randomize, it goes to AI. That's all it does. I like it.
That's fucking funny.
So it's fine. Just go on. We'll go through it because I think at the bottom here there should be a
Android.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah.
Android 1.
Yep.
Oh.
So it's got leader name, ship names, everything.
That's cool. Someone spent time and love doing this, and I appreciate that. Have we got next? Do they have any traits of their own?
I do not think so, but I like giving them rapid breeders because I find it funny.
Extremely adaptive feels very topical.
Yep.
But yeah, rapid breeders. That works. What else could we have? Non-adaptive. That's
Slow
that's not true. Could be. Well, they could be weak robots.
Yeah.
I want to give them some bad traits.
No one. That's true. No one likes robots.
Oh. Everyone is spooked.
There we go.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And because here you can't pick the different color variants and stuff, but you can randomize a name. If you keep randomizing, it should keep being like, yeah. See? Nice.
That is really cool.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that.
So, hang on. What am I trying to do? Yes. So just get into game, I think, and we'll show them off a bit. Oh, that's no. If you go back, because I forgot about that. If you go to no, sorry, right, yes,
no,
city appearance. There's an Android city.
And it's empty.
Yep. Which I don't know why androids wouldn't need a city, but there is one.
That something should be there, like a power outlet or something.
Yeah.
The grandest power outlet ever known.
This is when I ran this before, I had some problems with that window when I had more mods running at the same time. So it might be that it doesn't play nice with every other mod, but it hopefully will in like the future. Yes.
All right. Let's just pick whatever empire name.
AI Commonwealth.
I love it.
Perfect.
All right. Obviously no. Okay, we disabled those, so never mind. Let's just done again.
I think if you go to ship appearance, there might be.
Whoa!
Yeah, so these are according to the these are work in progress. So I'm not sure it actually works.
Oh, I can't seem to select them, so it seems to. But that's also a glimmer of awesome dedication.
Yeah.
I like that. But in the meantime, Avian, because that looks cool.
Yeah, of course.
They're my favorites. My fave. All right. Well, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That's fine.
We don't need to be effective robots.
In the eons since the first primitive AI communities took shape on the grassy savanna of grid X0, Y0, Z0, our civilization has spread and prospered.
The grassy savanna.
Yeah. Ruler, node 1. A flag randomizer would be cool. That would be cool. Let's begin.
Do it.
And I don't think there's that much more to do unless we want to start playing the game, which we don't really have time for at the moment. Governor, Unit M7.
It is really cool to be able to play the robots.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, they're cool. And I think that's all of the ones I've installed from the Steam Workshop. Do you want to know how to install mods from Paradox Plaza?
I thoroughly do. Because I ain't got a clue.
It's actually very easy, so which is good. So I've prepared. This is basically like a cooking show. So if you go to our web browser right there.
There we are.
So on the Stellaris user mods forum, there are a bunch of different mods. Some of them are just planning. Some of them are some of them are actual mods that have started working. This is Stellar Maps by user Averlu. And I'm not gonna. You don't have to. Don't click the screenshots because I think you'll be very impressed when you see what they do.
All right.
Has a Steam Workshop link, also has a download link. I've downloaded this mod already, so if you just open our Explorer and go to downloads, you'll see that Stellar Map is there.
Stellar Map.
So what you need to do is you need to unzip the whole of Stellar Map. So if you just open that, and then in your Explorer, you don't have to do it there, but that's fine.
No,
and then you need to move it to the Stellaris folders under Documents.
Under Documents.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. No, go to Documents instead.
Just there.
Yeah. Paradox Interactive. Stellaris. Mod.
Cool.
dump them there. Now these number ones here, those are the ones I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%.
The workshop ones.
That's what I'm assuming.
I suspect so.
Yeah. So
they usually just generate.
Exactly. So now that that's been added to that folder, if you go and open the Stellaris launcher again.
Let's do it. There we are.
Yeah, and now,
lovely.
So I mean, you can keep playing with playable robots if you want, but
why not?
So now we have stellar maps,
which I have no idea what it is, but I'm eager to find out.
Yeah. Just gonna load everything up again. This is a lot of back and forth loading. I'm pretty sure the game's like, why is this happening?
It's a B-side sort of stream.
Exactly. So if you go to new game again. I think you can pick, don't need to create new at this point, just pick one of the...
Okay, let's just unite the nations of Earth.
Yep, that's fine. Here, if you go to galaxy size first of all, same, right? We already have huge, but pick huge for the sake of picking huge. Galaxy shapes haven't actually changed. Okay.
Does it not work?
It should have changed. So what might be happening here is that they might be conflicting with the robot mod.
Let's disable the robot mod. I'm gonna be quick here in Alt F4 like I usually do.
Wow, it's your QA background.
It's my QA strats.
Yeah. So let's try this because I did get this working beforehand, but that's one of the things where I'm like, oh, maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Zeke will make it work.
Yeah. Why is this not working, Zeke? What's wrong?
Oh shit.
Fix it for me.
I'm so sorry. I'm not QA at this game. Never been.
Enter Elysium says he's working for on a mod. Okay.
Okay. That's something we're excited about.
No, I'm more scared than excited.
I'm very excited. I'm so excited.
Davros, I do not know where the mod folder is located on Linux, but I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Let's see if they. Nope.
No.
Okay. That's odd. Maybe we put it in the wrong place. I'm sad.
Maybe we did. I mean, it's possible. Let's do like this. Let's check the forum thread again and see if it says something about this.
No, the thing is, I had it running on this computer before.
And it worked?
Yeah.
But you just said it didn't work.
No, it didn't work when you tried it now. But I've had it running before.
Okay.
Never mind. So
we done did wrong.
Yeah, we done did wrong at some point. So let's just exit the game and try another one and see if we jeffed everything up.
We'll teach you how to add these mods.
Well, the thing is, what we can always do is we can always go to the workshop later and find it.
That's true. Because it's there. I wonder if just this should be somewhere else. The map galaxy.
No, I don't think it should.
Are you sure? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll trust you on it and not waste any more time on this. But but my QA brain is tingling.
Well, I mean, if your QA brain is tingling, but you can check out and see if there's anything there. Like it should just be.
It doesn't say much.
No. Oh, you know what it might be? It might be that this is running on another version. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I didn't get it running.
It may actually be because they said that the hotfix was on. Maybe we need to install the hotfix.
Who knows? Let's see if we can get another one working. Otherwise, if the hotfix breaks a bunch of mods, this will be an interesting stream.
Oh,
I don't think it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's.
Sometimes you have to check file integrity. So there are some ways to get it work. But you can, if you go for the Final Frontier mod, which I actually have. I remember specifically that I've got it working, so we'll see if this one works.
That's very reassuring.
Yeah,
I feel a bit more confident
in
this whole thing now.
we'll come back to the Stellar Maps mod because I really want it to work.
Here we have some neat instructions also. I urge all you modders to instructions step by step. It's so good.
Now download mod here. I've already downloaded the mod into the download folder on Windows 10, so that's already done.
Download it here.
Yeah. So step 2.
Is it the?
Yes, it's the
FF?
Yeah.
Here we go, and I'm.
Oh, okay. It doesn't actually rename the options. So it might have been working.
Oh.
So let's try that quick. That's an update from Menet.
Should we just add this first?
No, because that thing does a lot more.
Okay. Let's
see if we were just bad at understanding.
Can we stop it from updating then?
I don't think so. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's just a hot fix. I believe in these mods. Otherwise, we'll just have to go. Well, nope.
Oh well.
Oh.
Developers.
Developers,
Ruin the stream.
developers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it'll be interesting to see if I was just really wrong about what's going on, which is very likely, to be honest.
Verifying sounds like a reasonable thing to do, actually, after you add a mod.
It does. It definitely does. But let's just jump into and see if we can get this working. Okay, so pick pick large or something, and then pick spiral arms too, possibly, or 4. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Nope, they do different things.
Let's see what we have.
Let's see if it works. Okay, so if you get out of the Sol system and look at the galaxy, scroll out.
This looks very special.
Yeah, it's the banana galaxy.
Wow. That's odd.
I know.
I like it.
Try another one.
It's really cool. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm glad Meneth was here and mentioned it.
Thank you, Meneth. You're the champ. Everyone type thanks, Meneth, in the chat.
Press F to pay respect.
Press F to pay respect, Meneth. Alright. Let's do the evil humans this time around.
Hey, Father Loris, who made the cute mod, cute Blorg mod, is in chat too. Okay, which one? So we tried 4 rings. Let's try.
No, that was 2 rings. I think I changed it again, or maybe I didn't.
Well, try elliptical then and see if
it
does anything cool. I mean, nope. That one's the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because I didn't increase the star size.
No, that shouldn't matter. Hopefully, it's one of those. I mean, it's smart to have one that's the same. We could just look at the screenshots, but I feel like this is more. This is a more fun way to experience.
If you dazzle me properly, I might have some juicy reactions.
Exactly. So try the ring, because we're both agreeing that we haven't chosen that one yet. Okay. Hey, with a blow coming out.
We are the blower.
Yay. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, that's the ring, but it's got things in the middle for some reason.
It does.
That's okay.
Imagine spawning here with the hyperlanes.
It affects ring 2 spiral and 4 spiral. That's interesting.
So we should check 4 spiral then, I suppose. Because I'm fairly certain I changed back to 2 when you took
it. Well, if you're fairly certain, I put most of my trust in you.
Your fair trust.
Yeah.
Let's do this, and then.
Yeah, Stephen mentions that Father Loris has surely earned a hat, and I think we can all agree.
We can all agree that Father Loris has earned one of these.
Yeah, Stephen is the hat master, by the way.
He's the hat master, and
the guardian of the hats, I guess one would say.
He wants to emphasize that he's very important also, and
he's got the hat, so clearly, like.
I tend to agree with that statement.
Yeah.
The importance of Stephen as a person in this company.
Okay, let's see if you pick the. That's the one you picked before, right?
But it's a little bit different.
Well, it's no. If you scroll it around, I don't think. Maybe it is.
Maybe I just turned it because we had it like this. Okay.
Yeah.
One last try with 2 arms, or should we give?
Yeah, try 2 arms. Like I don't. Let's pad this out.
Yeah. Let's spend some time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Entralissium is making a mod for me, so I mean,
we're stoked.
All hail the Guardian / Master of Hats.
That's Steven for you. He's excited. All right.
Okay.
And this is new.
Yeah. See?
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate this.
No, I honestly think all of these, it's super cool to have different Galaxy mods, because I like the ones we have in game, but it's nice to see something that's just funky and out there.
Yeah.
Especially the banana one. I think that one's super awesome.
Banana is cool.
And I know there are some other ones on the there are some other mods on that does similar things to this. But yeah, these are cool.
It's really nice looking. Well done, whoever made this. We can actually have a look who made this.
We should go have a look who made this.
Give some proper credit.
So that's the Stellar map that we couldn't first figure out how to use, which is weird because it's super easy, but it's made by Averlu.
On our forums.
Yes. Let's install the Final Frontier mod. Because that one is cool when it works.
Final Frontier. We grab this. I usually just do this. Then this. And documents. Weird icons on Windows 10. I never used this.
No. I know. I know the feels.
Should we verify once now?
Yes.
Just for good measure, so we don't make fools out of it. Oh well, to be fair, it worked the first time without verifying. I realize now. So
yeah, it was just it was a user-faced problem, as in our faceless had the problem, not the actual mod.
let's do it anyway, so
Yeah.
people learn how to verify their games. Because as QA, this is obvious, but not all people do.
No.
What you do? Let's start from the beginning. You right-click on the game. Not that complicated. You go to Properties, Local Files, and then Verify Integrity of Game Cache.
Mm-hmm.
Or cache. I don't
Cache.
know. Is it cache? I always say cache.
It's cache.
It sounds more fancy that way.
It does.
And it also made it rhyme. And it seems to have nothing to verify, so likely we don't have to do this, at least not for this mod. But now you know how to.
Okay, so mod. Not play.
Oh.
That's
I ruined the stream.
yeah. This has been the problem.
That was the last straw, Zeke. You're out.
Yeah.
I'm so
But
sorry.
yeah, I feel like it should be mentioned also that one of the reasons we are doing a mod stream is because we want to keep showcasing cool mods. So as soon as you see a cool mod or you made a cool mod, send us a tweet or we keep. That's kind of why we're pushing the Paradox Plaza forums also, because we keep track of those.
Yeah, and also if you're late and wonder why I am Martin and Martin is me, I suppose. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
No, he's not. He's not, yeah.
Why we're not doing the blog things today is because Martin is homesick and we all miss him dearly. So let's not do this proper this time.
Okay,
Whoa.
so yeah, it's okay. So playable robots no longer works. Final Frontier, that's the one I wanted you to select.
That's cool, and that works, which is nice.
Well, yeah. So we are definitely running on 102 now.
Faux show.
Yep. So the playable robots, I'm sure it will be updated shortly to work with 102.
I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, but at this very moment, it's not.
No robots.
I'm glad we started with that now. Yeah. This is well timed.
I was like, we should save that for the ending.
Yeah. Oh, Enter Elysium is nearly done, apparently.
Ooh, that's...
Yeah.
Maybe we can get the mod, added live.
Mm-hmm.
That would go.
Oh, well, that's scary. Okay, new
It's
game.
not a promise.
You can pick whatever.
There are new things here.
Yes, there are. So you might want to go through it. So everything below the Skildari Confederacy is added by this mod. So we have the United States of America.
People's Republic of China.
Uh-huh.
Canada.
Yep.
That's a nice flag. Estados Unidos Mexicanos.
Yeah.
I think that's Mexico.
Probably, yes.
Republic Argentina. Cool. I am seeing a severe lack of a certain nation that I happen to be from.
Yeah,
which is
there are some missing here that could be.
But it's very cool nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like the Australian dude.
Yeah, the Australian dude's cool. We should play with the.
He's hot.
Should play with the Australian dude.
Let's do it. He's a cutie.
Yeah.
All right. I guess none of this matters really.
No. Or rather, as far as I know, it doesn't change anything.
It's always the grassy savannas.
It is. Well, that's where we got
Tobias Chapel of Australia.
So if we begin. So here's the
Ooh.
first thing. You should start with so this one changes things by adding some starting game options. As you may know, if you're starting as a human race, you can start on Soul. You don't have to, but there might be another Soul generated because it's among the systems. Personally, I also think it's cool when there's as many souls as possible. But
it's a cool place.
here you have the choice. I like to go with Surprise Me.
That's cool. Surprises are nice.
And here's the idea here is that you can either start pre-FTL or with FTL.
How does that work if you start pre-FTL?
It starts so you have to research more tech, if I remember correctly. So you're stuck on your planet researching tech. But according to this is an early version of the mod, so it's not working. So we're going to go with FTL instead.
All right.
Here's the thing. As you can see, like, wait, don't. So I did a mistake before. Now this is the first mod, so it might be a bit wonky, or it's just me being wonky. So what the game does, or the mod does rather, it changes research options. So stuff that you have at the start, like the hydroponics farm, which is a building you can build from the start. Now you have to research it. But because we decided to go with FTL, it means that we're going to get those things.
So like, let's imagine that when this mod is all done, it would be like if you start pre-FTL, you'd have to sort of get to this sort of base level of the regular starting game.
Yeah, and we'll see.
Which is pretty cool.
We'll see that. So if you close that, you're gonna have to close a bunch of these windows, and you have to close all of those as well before you go to research. So
can I just right-click them?
You should be able to, yeah. And once we've gotten. Yeah, so now we can research, and here, the first time around this, I had some problems because the text, see, this happened last time. Try picking planetary admission, see if you can pick that.
I cannot.
No, well, that's also because that's defense army, and not planetary.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so we've gotten research tech that we've already gotten. So I heard that one of the tips that you could do is you can try and let it run for like a month. So if we speed it up and get rid of the screen for now, it might actually work again. Otherwise, the thing I had to do was just restart it and get back in again. And
usually ticking sorts out some funky stuff. Let's try it. Oh, because now we have different things.
Yeah, so now we have the New World Protocol, for example, which you can pick.
The what?
The New World's Protocol, the one in the middle.
I read in the wrong place.
And hopefully you can pick. You should be able to pick all of these.
I like this one because it reminds me of a famous record.
Yes, it does.
Prisms, they're cool. And there,
And there. So also normally when you start Stellaris, right? What would you be doing at this point?
Oh, start going out surveying.
Okay, try and do that then.
Oh, okay. Now I feel like there's a trap laying for me.
There isn't a trap.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But one of the things you don't have at the moment, for example, is you don't have any Corvettes, which you normally start with. Actually, you do. You have everything. I'm a dum-dum.
Yeah, I have some here, but they're not numbered, which is strange.
Yeah. No, but my understanding of it is that if you do pick pre-FTL, all of that stuff is stuff you have to build.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's just me being dumb and not looking at things properly.
So it's like human RP hardcore mode.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So
I can play that.
Yeah, so this might be a mod. And I've seen other similar mods, but this was the first one that I've tested and tried. And this one kind of works. So it's one to look out for, and also it is kind of neat that you get a bunch of extra human organizations.
That is nice. Request for Sweden, though.
Yeah, it's weird that there isn't one.
You need to.
That's one of the things I was like. I tried to get PDS to do, but they had better things. I was like, we should have a paradox mod where all of the different avatars or portraits are just paradox people. So you'd have Johan, Martin, Henrik.
I was in a really weird place yesterday when I looked at all the Stellaris content. I was like, I should make a mod where all races are just varying variations of me. The Zeke mod. You can encounter various Zeeks.
Okay, I think we have some more things we can test, right? Did we have one more mod?
I think we did.
Yeah. So this is the Final Frontiers mod.
It's very cool.
No, Bjorn says, no, we're all going to be generals in Hoi 4 instead.
Oh.
Yeah, but I want to be in the future.
I want to be in space. World War II sounds like a bad time, at least for me personally.
There's a 2D galaxy. Now, I haven't tested this. This is by Discord 1.
So there's much excitement for crashes.
Exactly, and it might not actually work because we just got this 102 hotfix.
That is true.
But I have downloaded it.
That's nice. Let's go to downloads, and it's 2D Galaxy.
Yep.
Oh, there we are.
And then we just have to go back to documents. I like that. There's a folder
for mods.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised or anything. I'm just like,
it makes things easy.
Yeah. I remember when modding was hard.
Yeah. The good old days.
Exactly.
Everyone's
Let's try this again.
Let's see. Mods. Oh
no! Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, what is it? This mod.
I mean, we could try and force it and see what happens. I don't think it'll work, but let's try it.
Outdated mods enabled.
Yeah, we should probably unenable Final Frontier.
Oh yeah, let's not get too crazy here.
This might.
This will probably end badly.
Yes.
But you know, now we're prepared, so we won't look like fools. We'll look a little bit like fools.
Drake Groves, yes, you did see Victoria 3 folder, because every time Jake is down here, he renames one of the icons on the desktop to Victoria 3.
For exactly this purpose.
Yeah, and I'm always like, no. So I keep just removing all the icons so he can't do that. I'm not actually sure it's always Jake, but I like to believe that it's always Jake.
I'd like to think so as well.
Yeah.
He's a trickster, that one.
Yeah.
He loves jokes also, so send him all your best jokes.
Yeah, send him the jokes.
Thanks.
on his Twitter that he doesn't really use.
So where do we see this mod? 'Cause
it should be a 2D galaxy. So if we get into game, it should be a flat galaxy.
Into game, eh? Let's do it.
We'll see if it works or if we actually notice a difference. So if you get out of the, well, probably I think. Well, I don't. You know what? That does. If you swoop down. Yeah. So what's I think has happened or should have happened is that now normally the planets are in different elevations, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you have the. That's why you have the.
Wouldn't it be
the hexagon? No, on the galaxy map. So normally you have like so you know where they are in space, kind of.
Yeah.
And what this mod does when it is that it removes the z-axis, so the height. So it's supposedly easier to see where the borders are.
That's fair enough.
I don't have a problem with it because for me it's just I can just go like to top down and it's fine. But if you're the type of person who wants on a diagonal, this might be the mod for you.
Yeah.
So that's all it does. It's like when you actually, you know what? Go out and let's see if we can load a previous save of something and where the map is a bit more explored maybe.
Do we have something cool?
Let's try an old Blorg save for the sake of it. Oh, you can try the Cat Confederate is not going to work. That's like the first when Quill was here like 3 months ago.
Oh,
but if you scroll up for the Blorg commonality, like the last one, try that one.
Let's see what happens. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, and if you go out of the system here, yeah. So here, I think it's easier to see here that there's no z-axis. So if you zoom out, scroll around, you can tell.
I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean it's not that big a difference. It's if you feel like if it's an issue for you, I think this is a good solution just to remove the z-axis.
Yeah, it may be something that you enjoy.
Hey Paradox Interactive, what should I try to do during the mid game? I've gotten 100 years in. For me personally, I try and always set goals for myself, and depending on the empire I'm running, it's either to be like I want to expand and get as many planets as possible, or it might be I don't like those guys, I'm going to punish them and take them over and make their life miserable. Like there are a few different options like that, or you can just try and be nice to everyone and build the biggest, nicest federation ever. But for me personally, I feel like it's always important to set goals.
It's all in the RP, folks. It's all in the RP.
Definitely.
The RP is important. I got so teased the other day when I talked about my Dark Souls RP.
Do we have any guidance on creating scenario-like mods in which you can preset a number of identities of the civilization that can spawn and can spawn? If you go to our forums, I'm sure there is information like that. I don't necessarily have that in my head, or you can just ask and see if Lord Moon is still around in chat and he can help you out. I've gotten texts that I need to. Oh, I don't care about that. I thought that was something fun, and it wasn't.
Maybe I care.
Well, no, because it was just an ad for things, which was weird because I shouldn't be able to get them. Yeah, so there are, of course, resources on the Stellaris wiki, which is at stellariswiki.com. Do you want to see if you can finally find a mod to test? Because I think we've gone through all of the ones I downloaded.
I'm pretty excited. I think that was in the workshop. The what is it?
The
many traits.
Yes, I think that's in the workshop too.
That sounded really fun.
So there's also one that's just cheats and.
Let's just scroll here and see what we find.
I think you need to.
Oh, let's do most subscribed, I guess.
Yeah, let's see what the most subscribed ones are.
The people's choice.
Yeah. Ah, Blorg is 4th.
That's nice. Oh,
it could have been, but it might be Traits Unlimited you're after. I know there are some. There are some other mods that that just adds more traits too.
Yeah, but this is the one I was talking about.
Okay, let's subscribe to it. Let's see if try the Ring World mod maybe. Let's see if we can find that in the workshop then.
Let's do it.
Let's you can search for Ring World. See if we find it. That's not that's
spelling on camera.
Yeah, it's like you
never.
No, you never spell as bad as you do
when people are watching.
Yeah. Okay, so there are apparently 2 of them. Oh. There's Ringworld Construction and Ringworld Start.
This one is higher rated, so I guess we should go with Aru. Oh, both are by Aru. So
yeah. Let's install Ringworld Start, and then we can have a quick look and see what Ringworld the other one does.
Let's have 1,000,000 traits and Ringworld. Be OP as fuck.
How does one update a mod via Steam? As far as I understand it, the mods update themselves.
They update themselves. Basically, when you subscribe to a mod, it's essentially part of your game file. So when you verify your game files, as if a new patch has arrived or anything, it updates all the stuff. It will update the mods along with it. Just like this.
Now I have to enter. Lissim just sent me a tweet with a mod that he's made.
Oh, Jesus. Oh boy, oh Jesus! Could this be what I hope it is?
I don't know what it is.
I have an idea.
I have the problem for me is that he sent it. I think I got it through. Yeah.
Can I see? Oh no, it's not what I thought it was, but that's also really nice.
Okay, so what I think we need to do is, if we want to try and find this, you should just search for the cKnoor mod.
Let's do it.
This is
before we do anything else. This is happening. Community hub, workshop. Oh,
well, oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Subscribe to that then.
I would not ever think of doing anything other.
Okay. Let's play this game.
Let's play the video game. All right, we can disable to the galaxy, I suppose. And what do we have now?
Traits Unlimited.
And OP Anders.
Yeah.
Should we do you want to Ring World as well?
Sure, why not? Let's see if we can do all of them at the same time.
Let's just give you the strongest start this game ever did saw.
I wonder if I start in the cKnoor system.
That would be
that is so egomaniac.
That would be the stars aligning. The world will just be all star systems in one big line.
Yeah.
Dost thou see?
Okay, that's just
create new, because we have special things, appearance, and here we are.
I don't even know where that picture's from. It must be from somewhere from my YouTubes, I guess.
I don't know, but I like it. Oh.
Well, okay. Luckily, there's no name list.
This was made very hastily. I would have been very impressed.
Oh. That's...
No.
Oh, I think it's the same in oh, okay, yeah.
I couldn't do the...
Yeah.
Adjective. OP.
Well, it's... I mean, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna...
I don't know, just... And here we go.
Okay, so Murph1977 points out that running this mod, and I think this might be important, running this mod gives you 99 trait points. and 99 trait picks. However, the AI gets the same.
Ooh.
So if you want to cheat, what you do is you create your mod, or you create your empire, you save it, then you go out, deactivate the mod, and then you go back in and start a new game, and then the AI won't be able to cheat while you're cheating.
That's some foul play.
Yeah.
You should all have the same abilities. But let's see, what do we want? You're pretty thrifty, I think.
Yes, I mean, plus 50% energy credits, that fits.
Let's do it. Industrious. A natural physicist. I like that. Not so intelligent. You could be extremely adaptive.
Yeah, that's me. Extremely adaptive.
Or talented. Or a quick learner.
Yeah, and in case anyone just jumped in, we are running a traits mod here, so this is not take my energy.
You're weak and charismatic.
Yep. That's true.
You're decadent.
Doesn't that mean I like slavery?
No, well, maybe in the game. In real life, it's...
Yeah, I realize what it means in real life, but...
I mean, the icon implies that it may or may not have something to do with that. But this is nice.
Okay, so apparently the Ringworld mod is broken because you cannot colonize any other worlds, even if you have them researched.
Well, we're not playing that far anyway, so
no.
Let's just check out the Ringworld.
I mean, we're already broken in that we have unlimited traits.
We're broken in that our morale has gone out the window, and now we're crazy. Let's do this. You're male.
Oh, that's very nice.
I do think.
Oh, Jose Antonio. Nice.
Anders, a.k.a.
Jose Antonio
Velasco.
That's a good name for a ruler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why is this still red? Maybe we can just... I hope.
Let's keep on going.
And then, how do we select the Ringworld? I do wonder.
We probably should have read up on that.
or maybe that doesn't matter, actually.
I don't know. Maybe it might force itself. Wait, this is things where we...
Hifness.
Hifness. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
It might be under starting solar systems. If you don't go on random here, let's just go through them and see if it's not.
There we go.
Finally,
Smart.
I did something.
Tell you what.
Okay,
I take back my previous statement. You are intelligent.
Okay. Also, El Penor Grande says that the Ringworld works for them, so it might be a case where it might work, it might not. These are mods. So while we'd love for everything to work out great all the time,
this is live.
This is live. It's also like most of these mods are mods that are being worked on. I'm pretty sure very few of them are in final states.
Yeah. But okay, do we need anything else? Government and ethics. You're a fanatic spiritualist and materialist.
You can't be both.
Oh. Let's just do that.
Okay.
Democratic, OP Anderson.
Yeah, makes sense.
And oh no, right, we didn't.
Okay, so what's my flag then?
I thought we had all the cool ones, and I was gonna make you a cool flag, but we don't. These are also cool, to be fair, but this kind of looks like your beard, so let's go for that.
Apparently, there are 3 different ring worlds. I guess you can pick from, but that's.
Oh, wait. Oh no, there's no white here. I was gonna do your beard as
yeah.
Go the extra mile.
Okay.
Let's just roll with that.
Yeah.
And that. However, I don't see really. Cannot choose the decadent trait unless you have chosen a trait, ethos, or.
Oh, yeah. So get rid of the decadent trait then.
Oh. There we go. Okay, so that was the only
now
problem.
It's just done. Yes.
And we just roll. This is cool. I already see it. I'm not gonna... Everyone starts on the grassy savannas.
Well, I mean,
yeah, sure.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we've mostly been playing humans, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I assume the robots are kind of humans as well.
I guess.
Okay, but more importantly, what does my pop look like?
Yes. Oh well. How do we select?
I've
never played a ring world, so you'll have to bear with me here.
Well, if you click on Hifness, which is our home
there
part,
we are.
Yeah. That's nice. That's.
I dig it.
Everyone's super happy.
They are.
Like, everyone's super duper happy.
It's because they're so OP.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure what you can do here is if you click on like, okay, so you know what? Let's survey this system and see what it tells us.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Because it should tell us, yeah, it's going around the ring world. And then we can probably, once it's been surveyed, we can look at the different.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, so she's found the ring world.
Hey, I mean, maybe she did not have the intelligent trait. I'm not one to judge. But okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, she looks really smart though. Just saying.
She does. She has beautiful eyes.
Yeah. Is there a keyboard shortcut for zoom in and zoom out? I am unsure at the moment.
Plus
no,
minus is...
No, that's speed. Nope. Oh, well, E is zooms you out on the gets you out on the galaxy.
Oh, I always use M for map.
No, that works too. Okay, so now you can click on segment D and segment G if you want, and we can see if you go to planetary summary, we'll see how. Yeah, so that's a ring world. It has habitability of 100, right? I guess. So if you go and research, let's have a look at what our species. I want to see what our species actually species live, what their preference is, if their preference is ring world or not. Yeah, so basically they have everything, I think.
This is, yeah, you have a lot of traits.
Well, it's because we have the trait thing, right?
Yeah,
so they're just going to pick everything.
Yeah. But it's a lot. So how do we see that?
Well, okay, so if you go here, I think. No, yeah, so somewhere around. Okay, wow, yeah. Demographic, possibly. I don't know.
I guess it's this one. Ideal planet class, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So they are. So my species are of the ringworld class. So that means they will probably colonize the other ringworlds if they, or the other parts of the ringworlds, as it were.
Just general question about ringworlds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do people live on the inside or the outside?
I assume they live on the inside. I don't know.
Because then, like, wouldn't it always be day? Because
yes.
you're always that sounds bothersome.
It seems like you're thinking about things.
Yeah.
Don't think about sci-fi.
But
I'm sure there's a series of novels that explains how ringworlds work. I have not read those, so I don't know.
You should have prepared for this, Anders.
I didn't.
I have questions about space.
You wanted the ringworld mod, not me.
But what? When do you sleep? How do?
Well, I assume.
How long is a day, Anders?
Forever.
Oh.
It's never night.
Well,
I assume they have like rooms without windows.
But that's just, that's like being at a lawn party.
Yeah.
I can't sleep very well like that.
Well, I guess you'll just have to not.
I guess that's your problem.
Yeah, I feel like I guess
can't come to the ring.
You know what? I guess these people have evolved past that.
Oh,
I guess they can sleep at LAN parties. I think that's what's happening.
Wow, uppity Anders class, telling me what's what. Okay.
Okay. Apparently, Daniel 14VT says you can have a rotating metal sheet that blocks sunlight over part of the ring.
You see, Anders, here's a man who thinks.
Yeah, so he's like, rather than having curtains in your own apartment, you can have curtains over the whole city.
Yeah.
That's
smart.
No, that's overspending.
Do you even think people do curtains in the year 2200?
Well, clearly, because look at how well rested I am. That is not the look of someone who's sleepy.
You look like you're getting only light from your computer screen here.
Well, I look like I'm getting lit by one of my desktop lamps, and not the other one.
Desktop lamps. Get a load of the professional streamer.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I can stream from home.
Wow.
I have a computer. I have a webcam.
I play video games.
There are shadow squares that rotate around the sun and create night. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Do you have anything more do you want to show? Otherwise, I think we're actually we're gonna cut it a bit short today.
I guess we could just have a quick look at the workshop and see that it's nothing that we really want to check out.
Yeah.
And yet again, there are things we cannot show. But we know.
Murph says, on my ring world, I even had a subterranean subspecies that I went to war with and enslaved. That's
the people who don't get to sleep. Let's see here. Community hub. Workshop. And what do we have? The Deutsche Korrektur.
How good are you at German?
Very, very bad.
Yeah, same. So I wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't appreciate it. I'd probably be fine with with or without. Let's see. I'm scrolling without reading now, which is a bad thing. Increased research window. That could be cool, but
No, I'm sorry. Extra traits.
extra traits. That is pretty cool. It's similar to the one we had, though, I think.
Yeah. We should.
If not oh no! Is it that it adds more?
Yeah, it's extra traits into the game.
Ooh, that's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to check it out?
That would be cool, also in combination with the one where we start pre-FTL.
Subscribe to it, and then you know what we should do. You know what we should definitely do. We should definitely subscribe for the 99 traits things, because I don't want to get into game and have everyone be really good at
I got
everything.
99 traits, but Decadent and ain't one. Let's see. Mods. Whoa. Oh no, Ringwalker can't. Traits unlimited. Gone. Anders. Stay.
You can remove Ringworld too.
Yeah, I suppose. Extra traits, right?
Yes.
Traits unlimited. No?
No. Oh, yeah, I know what you did. So there's a thing here. It's because the launcher is a bit strange. So just get out of the launcher and start it again.
Oh, restart.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think it has something to do with the mods. I don't know why it's doing it. It should probably not be doing it for very much longer.
Huh. Okay, here we are again. I need to.
Yeah, the mod for outpost influence is great because you can blob out faster. Well, that's you can use that excuse for the extra traits too. Personally, I'm not a fan of the no upkeep for outposts, because I like the stress of trying to figure out. Do I need this outpost or not?
Yeah.
It seems like otherwise you just blob, and then
Actually, during the MP event, I destroyed one of my outposts because I wanted the influence. So that's the thing you can do.
Yep.
You can destroy your lovelies and
no, the extra trait mod has not
things.
updated.
But it might work anyway.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's roll. I mean, if it's the last thing we do, we might as well go out with a bang.
Josaki, it's hard for us to say if mods should which change planet types and technology should disable Iron Man, but I would assume so. Like Iron Man, the main reason for Iron Man, right, the way it works now is that's how you get your achievements.
Yeah.
So any mod that influences your achievement getting would be shouldn't really be allowed for that reason.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like, if it makes the game easier in any way, like if it's just like flavor, like names,
or portraits.
Yeah, portraits are fine.
They're not fine currently, but hopefully they will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, more in the scope of what should be.
Yeah.
But also, things like extra traits would probably not be okay for achievements and whatnot, because even if they still may be balanced, it's not balanced by us, and hence they aren't thought of when we come up with the achievements.
Yeah. Maybe someone can make an achievement mod.
That does what?
Adds more achievements? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, by all means. If you find a way to add more achievements, all the better to you.
Yeah.
But okay, I suppose we just create Anders again, because that's how I roll.
Okay. It's a good name, though.
And then traits.
Okay.
But it does not... Or do we...
Let's
trying to
down.
remember any of the... Oh, yeah, there they are.
Yeah. So I think these are new. So Hunter, minus 15 food, extravagant. That's not me. Unproductive. Yeah.
Simple.
That's.
You get this.
So basically, most of these seem to be like the opposite of some of the positive ones.
But yeah, I like this sort of stuff because it gives you more RP. RP is important.
I
in
just
any
think
game
they're
you play.
like they're super. I'm scared of this because they're so.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there are no other total conversion mods. I mean, there are people planning total conversion mods.
There have been since we announced the game.
And
I think.
some of them have seen some releases, some of them haven't. I've been playing for 117 years and still haven't gotten anything more than fission reactions. Why does my species love nuclear power? Probably because you're unlucky with text, but also you get the text that you're researching, right? So if you have scientists that aren't really super interested in that type of I'm not actually 100%.
I did actually not know that was a thing. So
no,
I'm like, oh Jesus.
No, it's more that. So like if you research, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say anything because I'm not 100% sure. Now I feel very uncertain about everything. This wouldn't have happened if Martin was here.
No, it wouldn't. We miss you, Martin. If you're watching from home, get better.
Will you do Office MP of Stellaris like EU4? We have plans.
We have. It's not a case of we haven't thought about it. It's just not something we do right now.
No,
but it's absolutely a possibility that that will happen sometime in the future. But nothing official.
Nothing right now. Like nothing we can talk about, or nothing that's happening next week at least. Next week, on the other hand, though, we have a stream on Tuesday between 5 and 7, which is World War Wednesday. Well, it's on Tuesday, but it's the new and improved co-op thing. That's
exciting.
Yeah, with Daniel, Jake, and a mystery third party.
A mystery third party.
Which has not been decided yet. So it could be you. No, it can't. It can't be you. Unless you're actually watching this at work, and work being the Paradox Interactive or Paradox Development Studio offices, in which case it could possibly be you, but otherwise no. It can't be you. It will probably be one of you. I think those are all of the.
I'm really fond of this.
It's the dumbest mod.
Imagine just a planet with just you and a bunch of cute blorgs.
Yeah.
And it's just the happiest.
Exactly. So, thank you so much for watching our first quasi-mod showcase. We will hopefully do a few more of these once we get more cooler mods and go through them a bit more. But if you want more mods, check out the Stellaris forums on Paradox Plus, and then the sub-forum user mods, or you can also find a few, many of the mods actually, on the Steam Workshop. But the Paradox Plaza forums lets you talk to the, in a nice forum, which is cool.
It's a cool place for communication.
It's a cool place for communication. I don't have much else to say. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I suppose that, granted, hopefully, and I say this from the heart, that Martin is well. He will be back here next week.
That's the plan.
I would suspect.
We've had some people being like, oh no, are you not going to do any more Blorg? And we are going to finish the Blorg playthrough.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Everyone sort of assumed that the release stream was like the end of it all.
Yeah, I don't.
Not the case.
Miss Carlsson says, P.S. Team Maryvine.
P.S. Team Maryvine.
and Enter Elysium says, no more cKnoor mod. Zeke mod from now on only. I think that's a much more fair mod. It's much easier to roleplay.
Oh yeah. I'm strong in the RP.
Exactly.
But I also Kuma-kun mod, please.
Yeah, Kuma-kun. That's that. I feel like if you're gonna mod something, why not Kuma-kun?
Exactly.
But yes, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm sorry it's short, but hey, mods. Mods are cool. Everyone likes mods.
Super cool.
That's the last thing I want to say. If you made or found a cool mod, make sure you tweet at us or tell us in some other way, because we are always looking out for cool stuff. Until next time.
And it's been nice joining you this week.
Yes, thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Jesus.
What about him?
Oh.
Hey. Goodbye.
Awkward.
Yes, very awkward.